Let's go! Hi everyone, this is going to be my touch-up makeup video tutorial, and the makeup that I have on today is just very simple makeup that I use for work, and I don't really do too much on my eyes for work just because I don't have that much time to get ready in the morning. I don't want to be late for work. The current look, which, you know, doesn't look like much makeup at all and kind of looks old because I have been wearing it for 10 hours, is Revlon Whipped Foundation, and then on my eyes I only have one color. I didn't do any shading. My evening touch-up look, I'm actually going to use the other eyeshadow that I showed in my January makeup baskets, and it's this quad from e.l.f. Day to Night palette. First thing I'm going to do is actually touch up my eyes, and I'm going to take a brush here, and this is just your standard eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to dip it into this darkest shade. I didn't put any primer on my eye just now because I already put primer on my eye first thing this morning when I put the original eyeshadow on, and what I'm doing now is actually just trying to give myself a little bit more dimension with my eye. I don't really care so much for the daytime, but at night I like to look a little bit more dramatic. You can find something in your own collection that complements each other. So all I'm doing is really defining the outer V on both sides. Touching up my morning makeup over there. Just working it into my crease. I don't really have a crease with my eye shape, but I work the brush in as though I have a crease. It's sort of making a little shape around my eyeball, or a little movement around my eyeball, which is where the crease would be if I had one. I'm going to take another clean brush and I'm going to pat on, which one? Okay, this outer, like, taupey, shimmery shade. And I'm going to put it on the inner corners of my eye. Patting it on, as I'm sure all you makeup lovers already know, prevents fallout or minimizes fallout. Then I'm going to take the original brush again, and I'm going to take this middle shade right here onto the middle of my lids, sort of in between where I put the two shades earlier. Whenever I touch up my makeup, I always like to do my eyes first in case there's fallout. So then I'm just going to take a pencil that does not, not a pencil, a brush that's shaped like a pencil. This one's from e.l.f. and I'm just going to blend it all together. I have to do a whole bunch of blending, as I like to call it. I can see a little bit came up too far. That's okay. I can just sort of wipe it away with my finger. I like to take either a bronze or a darker shade than my skin tone, and I like to put that on the outer part to blend the harsh line away. I either use like a reddish color or a bronze color or a foundation powder that's slightly darker than my own powder, or than my own color. That would be my eyeshadow touch-up for today. And then this morning I was wearing my favorite eyeliner, the Heavy Rotation, but I think I'll pop a little bit of color, and this is the Stila Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Indigo that I showed in my monthly makeup basket, and I'm just gonna go over where I had my old line, and I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker than I had this morning. Now that I've completed my eyeliner, I'm going to take a clean Q-tip Then I need to grabbed my eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna shade back in because it looks like it's fading away. I do have gaps in my brows in my... I need to do that video. I saw this girl's really hilarious video of like what not to do makeup tag. It was hilarious. Cracked me up. I need to do one of them. Then I'm going to go in with my Garnier under eye roller. And I'm gonna get a brush. Oh golly, I can't find my brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger. I would have liked to use my brush. Can you see my hand? I burned it. Nasty, huh? I burned my hand, like a huge chunk of my hand too. It's been so cold lately. We've turned on the little, like a little lamp looking heater, and I was sitting next to it and I burned my hand. I've been trying to practice not like opening my mouth when I apply my makeup. I saw another YouTuber that I watched that she trained herself not to make silly faces so that she wouldn't get lines or wrinkles, and I think I need to do that too, so I'm a little bit more aware of the faces that I make when I apply my makeup. Oh, so I see that I still have a little bit of redness, so let me grab some of this out. I have a eyelash on my nose. It's still on my nose. Okay. Eyelashes. I hate losing eyelashes. The next thing I'm going to put on is my blush. So here's the Tarte Amazonian blush in Peaceful. To have a very light hand on this sucker. Okay, so I think that's well blended in. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I'm just gonna conceal a couple of scars that I have on my forehead. You see that one? I had one over there. I had a zit attack in October, so I have these gnarly looking zits on my forehead. Well, not zits, scars. But this stuff blends in so well to my real skin, I feel like. I feel like I'm tapping my forehead, tapping my forehead. So yeah, I think that covered up my scars really well. And just for fun and good measure, I'm gonna go pop some lashes on, some lipstick or lip gloss, and I will see you all back. Okay, so I put some eyelashes on. I only put like 1/3 of a lash on to the ends of my eyes. I like to do that sometimes so that the lashes don't poke the corners of my eyes. And I popped this Wet n Wild 502A on my lips. Everything I used in my touch-up and for my makeup today are items that I put in my January makeup basket. Oh, I decided to put some heavy rotation eyeliner underneath my eye, and I don't close it all the way, but is there anything? Oh yes, and I did put a little bit of powder on my T-zone because I noticed that I was looking a little bit oily, so that is how I touch up my face from a long day of work and get ready for the evening. So thanks for watching with me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.